All right. So we are here tonight. Yes, we are here tonight, and we do have a few people here. Um, I want to go ahead and start. All right. So tonight we're going to do a webinar. We're going to start out talking about the strategies for successful eating habits, 5 proven strategies, so that we can crush our cravings and get back to healthy living. And then towards the end, I'm going to take you into our program. I hope you stay with us so you can go into our program, our step-by-step weight loss boot camp program. It's an online program. I'm going to take you into the program so that you can see what we do. You can see our fitness coaching app and all of that. So you can see what we're doing here at Vicki Doe Fitness. But yes, let's start. Let me see if I can get my stuff moving. Okay, yes. All right. So I am going to show you tonight, I'm going to show you this evening, how to reset your mindset that promotes habit change and positive thinking. Because yes, we know what to do. We know that we're supposed to eat our fruits and vegetables. We know we're supposed to exercise, but a lot of times we just can't get that mindset right for positive thinking and, to get us to doing what we need to do. And so I'm going to show you tonight how to reset your mindset. All right. I will show you proven actions that will keep you from succumbing to unhealthy food cravings and addiction. I will also show you ways to restore and recharge your life with sustainable, healthy living lifestyle habits that will bring you transformation, weight loss, positive health outcomes, and guess what? Happiness. Because when we're doing the things that we need to do to live a healthy life, it brings about satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. So I'm going to show you how to do that, at least get back to healthy living, get on the right track for that. Now, I want you to stay with me until the end, because if you stay with me until the end of this program tonight, and you decide to go on this healthy living journey with me, I will give you the opportunity to get your hands on a special bonus, a special bonus. Okay. And I've added this bonus to our program. So I want you to stay with me tonight to the end of this program. Okay. But I also I've added something else that you're going to be able to take home with you tonight too. So stay with me until the end, and I will share with you exciting details about this after this training. Now, I know it's kind of hard, but I want you to turn off your distractions. I want you to at least put your cell on silent. Now, I put my cell on silent, but it's funny how my honey sweet seems to always call me when I'm doing a presentation. But I put my cell, I put my cell on silent, and I want you to do the same, to turn off your distractions. I want you to close the door, no listening to music, and let's hone in. Let's really spend this time tonight getting back to healthy living, because energy goes where attention flows. So I want all of your energy, that good positive energy, to flow here tonight. Now, I know you guys showed up. You showed up for your health. Okay. Yes, you showed up for your health. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm recording. Yes, I am. You showed up for your health. And let me see. Reason one, you showed up tonight because you have ridiculous food cravings and you want to know why. So you showed up for your health tonight. All right. That's one reason. Some of you showed up tonight because you're going to stop making excuses. Stop committing. To, you're going to start committing to healthy eating and healthy lifestyles. And so that's why you showed up tonight. Yoo-hoo, give yourself a hand. All right. Now there's reason 3. Some of you showed up tonight because you are ready now to transform your health and your life. And I'm so glad that you showed up tonight for your health. And the 4th reason, some of you showed up tonight because you want to reset. You know, we've had a lot of things coming at us this year. Can you believe that it's been a year, March, since this whole pandemic and COVID and lockdown and all that started? And so, yeah, we've had a lot of stuff coming to us and coming at us for the past year. And so you showed up tonight because you want to reset and get back to doing healthy habits. You want to restore your strength. You want to get motivated. And so hopefully I can help get you motivated tonight. All right. Now, these are the 4 reasons. You have ridiculous food cravings and you want to know why. You're going to stop making excuses and start committing to healthy eating and healthy lifestyle. So that's why you showed up. Some of you showed up because you're ready now. That's your 3rd reason, to transform your health and your life. And the 4th reason, you want to reset, get back to doing healthy habits and restore strength and motivation. Some of you just are here to support me tonight, and I appreciate that. But whatever your motivation is, whatever your why is, I fully support you. And I am glad that you have showed up tonight for your health. All right. Now, guess what? I'm going to tell a little bit about myself. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Dr. Vicki Haywood Doe, and I enjoy my family. A lot of times that we decide that we have to start living healthy, we got to get back to healthy. A lot of times it's because of our family. We want to be healthy so that we can be all that we can be healthy, and we can be around with quality of life to share with our family. And so, yes, I have 2 daughters, and we try to spend, now they grown folk now, you know, but we try to spend time together. And the pandemic has made it a little bit harder, but we try to spend our time being together as a family, but also trying to be healthy together, try to eat healthy, do healthy things together. And then there's my honey sweet, Dr. Nathaniel Doe. Some of you guys know Dr. Doe. He's a physician, a kidney specialist, and kudos to him and all of the healthcare workers, all the nurses, all the folks that have been in the trenches, being out there helping our sick, especially with COVID-19 and all of that. But yes, that is my honey sweet. That's my family. And we try to, you know, do the things that we need to do to live, you know, healthy and well. We travel. That was before COVID, you know, we traveled together, you know, living that life. And I know most of you are here tonight because you want to live healthy and be healthy with your family. So I am truly blessed. But yes, I want to introduce myself. And you know me, I'm Dr. Vicki Haywood Doe, but you know me as a business. You know us, Vicki Doe Fitness. Those of you that know us as well. We have we're Haywood Doe Consulting Co. We do business as Vicki Doe Fitness, and we are a health and wellness consulting company. I am the president and health fitness director of Vicki Doe Fitness. And yes, this company has been around, Vicki Doe Fitness. We've been out and about 20 plus years. We have experience to practice and help folks meet the challenges of trying to live healthy and well. Yes. My team of health fitness experts, we do all we can do to motivate, inspire, and empower individuals to live a life of health and wellness. We love to get out in the community, right? We see Isaac Floyd out there. We see in the pictures, Dr. D. Banks. We see her, Dr. B. Banks Bright. We're out there. This is for the African American Male Wellness Walk. We love to be out trying to promote health and wellness to our African American men. And so those are the kind of things that we do at Vicki Doe Fitness, out and about in the community. And Vicki Doe Fitness, we embrace what is called total well-being. So what does that mean? That means a holistic approach to health and well-being. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you're not just looking at the physical health. There's mental health, mental wellness. What are you doing to make sure that you're able to cope with stress? Are you going to talk to the psychologist if you need to talk and get counseling? Okay. Total well-being. What about your financial health? These are the dimensions of wellness, and we embrace that here at Vicki Doe Fitness, total well-being. So you hear us talking about getting your papers in orders. You hear us talking about healing in the arts, dancing. I love to dance. They always call me back. And as a matter of fact, I am back teaching um, at Kent State University in the dance department. So yes, we do dance, we do cooking demo, we go out and talk about health and wellness and educate, because we embrace total well-being, and it is a holistic approach to health and well-being, and it will be the best way. Embracing those dimensions of wellness will be the best way for you to have your transformation. Now, my educational background is exercise physiology, nutrition, and yes, people don't know I did my minor and coursework in psychology, and my research was looking at depression and cardiac health. I received my doctorate degree in exercise physiology from Kent State. I'm a three-time alumni or alumnus, all those words you say, of Kent State University. I'm a certified exercise physiologist from the American College of Sports Medicine. I am also considered an allied health professional, medical exercise specialist, and nutrition educator. Now, why do I say all that? Well, I think that my credentials, my experience, and my empathy affords you the perfect reason to allow me to help you reach your many milestones toward a healthier you. So, can you imagine what it will feel like if you were able to successfully stick to your healthy living, eating habits, and gain control over your food cravings and addictions? How would it feel though if you could just get back? Sometimes, we stray away from our healthy living plan of action, right? We got a lot of stuff coming at us, and this has been a stressful time for us. But you can get back to healthy living by practicing sustainable, healthy living, eating habits that restore and recharge your life and bring about the transformation that you always wanted. Most of us want to be as healthy as we can be, right? We want to lose that weight. We want to have positive health outcomes so that we won't have to be on all kinds of medications, right? We want to be our healthy selves, right? Can you imagine doing that, getting back to healthy living? Well, tonight, yes, we're going to talk about the 5 proven strategies to successful eating habits. We're going to hone in on um, eating, healthy eating, and those cravings that sometimes we should not be doing, those unhealthy food cravings. We're going to talk about that tonight. But why is that important? Well, according to the American Heart Association, NIH, and CDC, heart disease is still the number one killer of Americans. Okay. That is why tomorrow we're going to be doing step by step heart healthy cooking, right? So that we can get in the practice of eating delicious heart healthy food. Yes, heart disease is still the number one killer. Most expensive, costing nearly $1 billion a day. And They estimate that by 2035, 45% of the US adult population will we will have cardiovascular disease at an annual cost of $1 trillion. Now, when we hone in on African American men and African American women, nearly 44% of men and 48% of women have some form of cardiovascular disease. That includes heart disease and stroke. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. As of 2013, killing 289,000 plus. That's nearly about 1 in every 4 female deaths. African American men, 42.5% heart disease. Okay. African American women, 44.5%. Those with hypertension is a form of heart disease, coronary heart disease. Those with hypertension may have 3 to 4 times the risk, okay, and 7 times the risk of stroke than those with normal blood pressure. Death rates from heart disease and stroke are higher for us, for African Americans. All right. And so that is why we need to really take the things that we need to do seriously. We need to be proactive and know our numbers. Now, let's talk about overweight and obesity. Overweight and obesity is the precursor for many chronic disease and complications. Annual medical costs associated with obesity is approximately $23.9 billion. Why? Because of work. You got to miss work with health issues, type 2 diabetes, medications, in and out of the hospital, right? African American women have the highest rates of being overweight or obese compared to other groups in the US. 4 out of 5. That's a lot. We're either overweight or we are obese. As of between 2013, 2016, 82% of African American women were either overweight or obese. That's combined, 82% overweight or obese. Okay, 50% African American women were more likely to be obese as of 2018. Now, factors that are important. How can we control, our weight? Well, we can control it. Guess what? Through physical activity and healthy diet. Now, why is this important about overweight and obesity? Dr. D. Banks Bright, who's an infectious disease physician, she's talking about how that they're finding out that when it comes to COVID-19, those individuals that are overweight and obese, they have higher risk for having severe complications if they are infected with COVID-19. So it's really important that we hone in on our health and well-being so that we can control our weight. And it seems like the coronavirus hasn't let us go yet. It is still here. But just not for that, we want to think about controlling our weight and doing what we need to do so that we will not be at high risk for the chronic diseases and complications such as type 2 diabetes, kidney disease, cancer, certain cancers, and all of that. Well, how can we control that? Well, we can have some kind of control through physical activity and healthy diet. Now, according to the CDC, people who are overweight are more likely to suffer from high blood pressure, high levels of blood fats, that's your cholesterol, diabetes, and LDL cholesterol, right? Triglycerides, right? LDL cholesterol. All of these are risk factors for heart disease and stroke. What are the risk factors for cardiovascular disease, overweight and obesity? Physical inactivity, cigarette smoking. Listen, if you're smoking, for God's sake, stop smoking. High blood pressure, that's a risk factor for cardiovascular disease. And it's a lot of times it is called the silent killer because you don't know that you have high blood pressure unless you check regularly. And so we always say you have to be proactive and know your numbers, know your blood pressure, know your cholesterol levels, and Other risk factors will be your family history. Know your history. Know who has cardiovascular disease in your family, you know, and chronic diseases. Age, we can't control age, but it is a risk factor. The older we get, the more likely we are going to have this, unless we start right now, we start young, because a lot of the young folks are getting these things. We start young and do what we can to prevent or to control. Now, all that to say this: lifestyle habits are very important. According to the CDC, approximately 8% of cardiovascular disease is preventable. So, a healthy diet, according to the American Heart Association, a healthy diet and lifestyle are the best weapons to fight cardiovascular disease and other chronic diseases. Now, we keep saying this over and over again, but it's true. It's what we eat and how we move. Yes, are very important. These are the lifestyle habits that are very important. And I always say this every time I talk. I always say, according to the National Institute of Aging, together, lack of exercise and poor diet are the second leading underlying cause of death. Smoking is the number one. These are habits. Number one underlying cause of death. So if we just hone in on two lifestyle factors: exercise and our healthy diet, eating a healthy diet, and we avoid the behavior of smoking, just this alone will have a major impact of our health. A lot of times we get, we have so much information coming at us, but if you notice, when I'm out and about, even tonight, I'm saying pretty much the same thing. Let's hone in on how we move and healthy diet. All right. So exercise is medicine, and let's treat food as medicine. So let's move on. Our 5 proven strategies to successful eating habits. Well, first of all, we have to figure out, do we have food cravings, and is it possible that we might be addicted to food? Well, that's the question. Can a person be addicted to food the same way as someone can be addicted to drugs and alcohol? Well, that concept, and they've been researching that for years, but it is a controversial concept, that whole thing of food addiction. And the question is asked, can overeating that produces common overweight and obesity really be considered a form of addiction? Can it be? Now, some researchers say, of course, food or eating can be addictive because guess what? It was necessary to our survival. So we have these cues in that was triggered, the motivation for us to get up and, find food. It was needed to render individuals better able to find food. And so that's why we had to, overeating, we had to have these addictive forms, triggers in our brain for us to be motivated to get out there in the harsh world and go find some food. So they're saying, guess what? Overeating is a survival mechanism to increase storage of energy as fat. So that's why you hear of, how back in the days of scarcity, food scarcity, people would have these feasts where they would just overeat, because they knew that they might not be able to eat, in the future, right? Because of food scarcity. So in this current society, though, we can't do that. Calorie dense food environment, it is unhealthy, right? So we are not encouraged to do that. We're not encouraged to do that. So what do we do? Well, other researchers say, okay, so guess what? Yes, we can be addicted because there are common biological behavior and psychological similarities between overeating, compulsive consumption of highly palatable foods, and the use of addictive drugs. So there is some kind of correlation. And as they do more research, there's more evidence that support that there are biological and behavior changes in response to highly palatable foods that parallel to the addiction criteria. So yeah, compulsive eating, overeating, food addiction, they may be interchangeable. All right. So, yes, there's evidence, scientific research, and it has established the existence of food addiction because when they look at the neurological brain imaging and other studies, it has shown that the effects of overeating, compulsive overeating, on the pleasure center in the brain. Guess what? The same reward and pleasure centers in the brain that are triggered by addictive drugs, such as cocaine and heroin, are activated by certain foods. Now, what are those foods? Those are highly tasty, savory foods. So when we eat those foods, the pleasure center in the brain, it's pretty much basically lighting up, right? It's activated. And so studies have showed that this cue triggered reward driven responses are mediated by our brain reward circuitry, particularly dopamine. You've heard these big words before, glutamate transmission within the nucleus accumbens. So in humans, the greater the activations in response to food cues predicts. So if our pleasure center in our brain is activated more based on few food cues, then it predicts whether we're going to have future weight gain, even in normal weight individuals. And it also predicts the inability to lose weight after obesity onset. So, what does this suggest? Well, some individuals, based on the function of their nucleus accumbens, that's the pleasure center in the brain, they may be more susceptible to cue triggered reward driven eating, food addiction, food cravings, right? Both before and after weight gain. So, are you addicted? Well, a person eats highly savory foods. This is what happens. It triggers the feel good pleasure associated with increased dopamine transmission in the brain's pleasure centers. We get excited. We love it. Ooh, these reward signals, they override the signals of fullness because we do have mechanisms that operate when we eat to tell us, listen, you're full, and we stop eating. But these reward signals, they, override these signals of fullness and satisfaction. And thus we keep eating. We can't put that cake down. We have to eat the whole cake, right? People with food addiction and cravings may develop a kind of tolerance to food. They eat more and more, but they find that the food satisfies them less and less. So, what are the highly tasty, savory foods? Comfort foods. You know those foods that are rich in sugar, fat, salt, those kind of foods that you see in that picture there, right? Those are the comfort foods that some of us um, can be addicted to. Now, researchers Schultz and colleagues, they evaluated whether certain foods were more likely to be associated with addictive light eating. And they looked at undergraduates in a diverse sample of adults from Amazon, MTurk. Now, they completed the participants completed the YFAS questionnaire. What is that? That is the Yale Food Addiction Scale questionnaire. Then they completed a forced choice task of identifying which foods were associated with addictive symptoms. There we go. And so foods that were most likely to be implicated in addictive like eating patterns. That means you can't put it down. Oh my God, it tastes so good. You keep eating and eating. Guess what? These were the foods that were high in fat and or refined carbohydrates. So there's a reason why we seem to grab those foods. And so the researchers, Schultz and colleagues, also stated that these foods, the sugar, the salt, now some people, they crave more salt foods, like the pretzels and the chips. Others more sugar, right? Some fat, right? But these foods parallel to the pharmacokinetic properties of addictive drugs. So yeah, you have these uh, addictive drugs, and these foods parallel to them. Why? They're highly concentrated. They have the rapid absorption rate, the sugar, right? And so yeah, they have the properties of addictive drugs. So, other researchers, Davis and colleagues, they found that individuals who met the Yale Food Addiction Scale criteria for clinically significant food addiction symptoms reported greater food cravings and appetite following a taste of their favorite palatable food. So, yes, you get your chips, you eat your chips, and then what happens? You can't put it down. But those are usually the potato chips, the cookies, the chocolate, right? So we have some folks are more susceptible to have greater food cravings for these type of foods. All right, so let's move on. Now, I'm going to encourage you, because sometimes it's knowledge is power. It's better to know, take the quiz, to see, are you addicted to food, certain foods? And this is the Yale Food Addiction Scale. And it has addictive foods on this scale. It's this questionnaire was developed, and I will put this in the chat, or you can go to, when we do the replay of this, you can go to the email and the replay to get the link. But it's the Yale Food Addiction Scale. It's a questionnaire, and it categorizes addictive foods as sweets, starches, salty snacks, fatty foods, sugary drinks, and you're filling out this questionnaire. The starches will be the white bread, rolls, pasta, rice, sweets. You got the donuts, the cookies, fatty foods, steak, hamburgers, French fries, sugary drinks, soda pop. And this questionnaire was developed by Yale University's Rood Center for Food Policy and Obesity. And this scale identifies folks most likely to have addiction to high fat or high sugar foods, right? And it's the Yale Food Addiction Scale quiz. You can go ahead and on your own, you can go ahead and Google that. It'll just take 10 minutes, and it has 27 multiple choice questions, and you'll be surprised how, where you fit on that scale for susceptibility to have those food cravings, right? And so the key is, if you know how susceptible you are, then you can plan accordingly, right? So I encourage everyone to go and take the Yale Food Addiction, scale, the YFAS scale. All right. Now, studies have shown that symptoms of food addiction are more prevalent among adults that are in the overweight or the obese BMI category compared to adults in the normal weight BMI. But normal weight people, yes, may also struggle from food addiction as well. All right. So you found out, what your susceptibility is for food addiction and cravings. You might find out, guess what? Ooh, I'm more susceptible to pig out on sugar. Then somebody else might say, I'm more susceptible to love and the things that have salt, so much salt, potato chips. And you kind of know now when you get stressed out, what foods do you grab? I usually, when I'm stressed out, I usually grab maybe some potato chips. I kind of like the kettle potato chips. So, yes, I have to watch that. The salt and fat. So, you think about how susceptible you are to these food cravings and addiction. Take the scale, the food addiction scale, to know how you rate. And then now you're better prepared to figure out and get your plan of action. So, here are some strategies for successful eating habits. Number one, have realistic attitudes about food and your body image. Yes, we are just trying to make sure that we eat healthy so that we can look healthy but feel healthy as well. So your body image, you are fine. Yes, you're fine. You know how we get stuck on our curvaceous and all that kind of thing. Yeah, that's great that you are embracing yourself. We want you to do that. However, if you are overweight, that's not healthy, or obese, that's not healthy. So you have to have realistic attitudes about food and your body image, and that goes the other way too. You might not, a size 2 probably ain't for you. You're okay. You can be healthy at a size 14. It's being realistic about your body image and food. Plan healthy, well balanced, whole food meals. All right. That's the key. Sometimes, we have to prep on Sunday. We have to get our grocery list and buy. Take the effort because you're investing in your health. Take the effort and buy the real food, the whole food, and plan these healthy, well balanced, whole food meals. Yes, it takes time. Yes, but you can do it. And in the end, it will become a habit. And that's what we want you to do. Plan, practice, practice mindful and conscious eating habits. A lot of times we're finding out that when we are in a stressful situation, you know, we need to practice mindfulness. Take a step back, right? Get away from the stress. Sometimes we can't get away because it's somebody that's getting on our nerves at work, but try to step away from the stress and practice mindfulness. Even if you have to take a deep breath, quiet time for 10 minutes, practice mindfulness. And when you do that throughout the day, you're able to make better choices of what you eat, and, better choices of how you move. Take a walk, right? Practice mindfulness and conscious eating habits. Take the time to enjoy your food. A lot of times we sit at our desk, you know, and the computer, and we scuff down our food, and then we realize, okay, what did I just eat? That's how you end up eating a whole bunch of food without realizing it, when you don't take the time to get in a certain place, a quiet space, and just enjoy your meal. Conscious eating habits, practice. Number 4, find out. I keep telling you guys, make sure you go take the food addiction questionnaire. Find out your susceptibility to food addiction and cravings. You might be surprised. Take the Yale Food Addiction Scale questionnaire. And then, last but not least, seek professional help from a psychologist, because, yes, some folks do have eating disorder, or compulsive eating, binge eating, and all of that. Yes, you can get help. Seek professional help from a psychologist by all means. Okay. So, number 1, you want to have realistic attitudes about food. You want to plan healthy, well balanced, whole food meals. You want to practice mindful and conscious eating habits. You want to find out if you're susceptible for food addiction, and last but not least, you want to seek professional help if you need to talk to someone, a psychologist, a healthcare provider, and a nutritionist who specializes in eating disorders. All right. So those are some strategies for you to get back to healthy living and to crush your cravings. So, what did you find out tonight? You find out that yes, you need to find out your susceptibility. You knowledge is power. You got to figure out if you have food addiction or food cravings, and what is it? Is it salt? Is it sweets? And so if you know, you can plan better. Also, I want to encourage everyone to believe in yourself. Yes, you're going to start tonight. You're going to start tonight really thinking about living healthy. And you're going to start out with your first meal. Okay. You're going to start out with your first meal. You can transform into a healthy, strong, and fit person. Believe in yourself. You can lose those stubborn pounds. You can feel good and energized. You can practice mindfulness. You can meditate. Meditate doesn't mean chatting and doing phrases and all that. Meditation could just be closing your eyes, taking deep breaths, and relaxing, you know, being quiet for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay. So you can practice mindfulness throughout the day. Ask yourself, what would a healthy person do? And you do those things throughout the day. Make those decisions. You can embrace healthy eating and conscious eating, but most of all, you can be consistent. You know, none of this matters if you can't consistently form and do these healthy habits. So you start today, pick one, pick one thing that you're going to do, pick one thing that you're going to remove. And then you, especially with your eating, you know, what can you remove this week? All right. And then what are you going to replace it with? Are you going to replace that with some more vegetables, more salads, you know, during the day? And then what are you going to keep doing consistently, refining those habits of healthy eating? So that is to replace, refine, replace, what is it? Remove, replace, and then refine. That's the RRR of healthy living. Now, would you like for me to help you create and develop a step by step healthy living plan that is sustainable and easy to follow, and that will give you the transformation, the weight loss, help, and also help you to control your cravings and give you the health results that you have always wanted? Well, I am here to do that. But let's figure out again why you're here. Well, we knew you had those reasons to show up. You showed up for your health, even though you are incredibly busy for a specific reason. And I'm so glad that you joined us tonight. And I know that you're going to join us tomorrow as well when we do our cooking demo tomorrow. But yes, yeah, somebody said in the chat, remove those Lay's potato chips and replace with more salads, fresh veggies, right? Vegetables, and refine. Yes. Get rid of those salty, because some people, like I said, some people have cravings for salt. So yoo-hoo to you. You're using the remove, replace, refine method for healthy eating. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dark chocolate. See, hey, had a sliced apple. Oh, okay. You had a, you showing off. You had that healthy sliced apple. Good for you. Yes. And thank you for your comments. Yeah, dark chocolate. Now, see, here's what happens. You get those reports out there that says, ooh, a glass of red wine is good for you, But if you have those cravings for red wine, that one glass of red wine that might be healthy for you will turn out to be the whole bottle. I mean, and that's not healthy for you. So, and then they say dark chocolate. Dark chocolate can be, you know, good for you. Yeah. Well, yeah, it can be, but then you can't overeat with that. You got to just take a little smidgen of that. So yeah, dark chocolate can be uh something that we crave. But you're here, and I'm glad that you're here tonight. And some of you might say, okay, yes, I'm here. I feel uncertain and confused because, yes, I want to stop making excuses, because we talk about this over and over again. We've gone to plenty webinars, plenty motivation chats and all that on have you been watching me? Red wine and potato chips are my cravings. There you go. You see? So, hey, at least we keeping it real. We do have cravings, but yes, we can overcome those cravings, and we can stop making excuses and take that leap of faith and commit to doing whatever it takes to be healthy, fit, and free. Most of us want to do that. And so, yes, that's why you here, because I'm going to give you that push. But some of us are scared because we fail. We start our programs. Look, what is it? It's March, right? January, we were hyped up for our New Year's resolutions. I would say by the end of January, we kind of strayed a little bit. But guess what? It's March. It's still a new year, 3 months in. We can get back to healthy living, and yes, some of you are scared that you may fail, but that's okay. That's okay. You need to get back up and do what you need to do. Get back to healthy living. Now, some of you feel tired and frustrated. You're sick or tired of going back and forth on the endless cycle of diet, exercise, weight loss. Okay. You look good one minute. You actually lose weight. You go on these diets and so forth, and you lose weight. You feel great. Then guess what? You're back to the old unhealthy habits of regaining your weight. You also are feeling guilty because here you go again. This pattern is over and over. So you feel tired and frustrated. And you showed up tonight because guess what? You want to crush your cravings. You want sustainability. You want to be free from your food cravings and addictions. And so you want to reset, get back to doing healthy habits, restore strength and motivation. Some of you say, yeah, you know what? I exercise every day. You know, I feel stuck because I follow the healthy eating plan. I practice healthy habits consistently, but some of you are still not getting the results that you want. And that's okay. You need a boost. You want to get fine tuned, right? You want to kick it up a notch. And that's why you're here tonight. And you want to go to the next level for optimal health and results. That's okay. And most of you guys, you just want more. You're excited, and you want to learn specific ways on how to be successful on your healthy living journey. Because yes, you can be successful. It takes what? Step by step. We say that all the time. Step by step, and to be consistent. And so you want more. You're ready now to transform your health and well-being. So I'm going to put two options out there for you. You know, you can choose tonight. You can choose option one. That means, you don't make a healthy living plan of action just right now. You love what has been said, but right now, you're not going to do the plan of action right now. You're not going to figure out what that plan is for you right now, but let's be careful, because if you don't do some type of action, even if it's something simple, you know, remember I said you remove just one thing this week and you replace it with something like a slice of apple every time you have that craving, right? Like Carol did. Yes, yes, yes. But you want to do something. You want to have some plan of action, because you'll be at the exact same place in the same state of mind this time next year. You know how the months pass, and before you know it, we all in the next year. All right. And so you want to take a plan of action, but you say, okay, well, not yet, right? You don't feel good if you continue on like you are. You might not feel good. You might not have energy. Your numbers, your health numbers, are you, having the correct and optimal blood pressure numbers that you need, the cholesterol, they might not be great. You might be overweight and unhealthy. If you don't take that plan of action, you can't at least start, having results, having those small wins. You're overeating. If you don't make that healthy living plan of action, guess what? You're going to still be overeating and giving into food cravings, um, next month, next year. And most of all, you'll still be making excuses as to why not, but to yourself. Well, I didn't have time. Well, it's too hard. It's this. That's option one. If you decide not to make a healthy living plan of action. But I know most of you are going to pick option two, because you are 100%. You want to commit 100% to creating and following a healthy living plan of action this year, right now, starting now, right? By using an evidence-based, proven step-by-step roadmap that will help you achieve your goal of transformation, weight loss that will stay off, and you are going to create a healthy living plan of action so that you can be in good health, right? And by doing so, you'll be able to reset, recharge, get back to healthy living, and restore sustainable, healthy living lifestyle habits that will give you what you want and need. And it is attainable. Do not let folks fool you. Don't be talking to that negative self-talk and say that it can never happen to you to have and be living that healthy lifestyles and getting results. It is attainable, and you are a winner. So you are going to pick option two. And so, guess what? I did promise you guys, if you stayed on, I will actually take you into our program. This is our online step-by-step weight loss boot camp masterclass. We got a whole bunch of things in this online program. It's a 12-week comprehensive program. And so I'm going to invite you to step in just for a minute so you can see this program. If you're ready to be proactive, get a plan of action, recharge, and restore your healthy living goals, then I would like for you to join me and my health fitness team inside. This is a program, the Vicki Doe Fitness Step-by-Step Weight Loss Bootcamp Masterclass. All right. So let's go in. Well, this is a step-by-step masterclass program, and it is the only online 12-week comprehensive weight loss program that not only shows you how to design and create sustainable lifestyle habits, but this program gives you step-by-step guidance and coaching, because a lot of times we know what we need to do. We know what we need to do, but we just need someone to be there that we can check in for accountability, right? We can have someone that coaching, right, to help us as we go along with our healthy living journey. And so this program has that. It will help you. to deliver on your promise of changing your old habits. We've been promising ourselves for a long time, and this program will help you to start step by step on your healthy living journey so that you can become transformed and empowered, right? When you have those small wins, when you actually are doing what you have promised yourself, and that's being healthy and well, you feel empowered. And so this program is set up, it's online, 12-week comprehensive weight loss program, healthy living program to help you move closer to your goal. And so no matter what that possibility is for you, how you want to be transformed and what you're changing, you know, everyone's possibility, how they want to transform looks different. So no matter what, you can do it. And so we're going to help you in this program, the step-by-step weight loss program. So let's see what by the end of this comprehensive weight loss program, you will be able to start living a healthy and fit life today. You'll be able to change that narrative of your life, embrace total well-being, wholesomeness, get into the best shape of your life, stop depending on willpower. A lot of times we depend on willpower, and we need to develop lifelong healthy habits. That's much better, because willpower, we run about that. Willpower, sometimes we run out. There's a question, how about meal plans? Yes, there are meal plans, a lot of them in this program. All right. So you'll be able to challenge your tough situation and mindfulness. At the end of this program, you'll be able to fit in your pants or your sexy dress, and you can start seeing results. You'll feel good about yourself. You'll be able to, because research has shown that if we start eating how we should, if we do the lifestyle habits, we can control and reduce our chronic pain symptoms and illnesses. And if we're on medication, we can reduce those dosage. In fact, the doctors are really excited when you come in and you have lost weight. I know my husband, Dr. Nathaniel Doe, he's a kidney specialist. He gets excited when some of the patients have come back 6 months later and they have sat down with him, and he sees that they've lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds. Okay. And so, yes, by the end of this comprehensive weight loss program, you will be able to grab onto the quality of life and finally have life, happiness, and freedom. Oh, okay, cool. Dr. Doe is your doctor. That's cool. Yes, yes. And I will have to say, even though he's my honey sweet, he's the best out there. Right. Well, in this program, there's 8 modules, okay? Because we believe in health education. And in order to have if you look at evidence-based comprehensive weight loss program, it has to have education as a part of it. Okay. So education, we create a success plan. That's the first module 1. It goes through all the things that you need to do. We have homework in there, creating a plan. Module 2, we talk about rethinking your relationship with food. you know then we go into the food breakdown. We talk about healthy fats. We talk about, low sodium foods, what it means, herbs and spices, cooking, right? We have cooking demos. That's right. Woohoo. Food in everyday life. We talk about food and how, when you go to restaurants, how to better choose the foods on the menu that can help you still stay in your healthy calories that you are doing. Then module 5, starting your exercise regimen. We talk about how to design a cardio program that fits you, muscular training, lifting weights. For women, yes, we need to lift weights for muscle tone. No, you're not going to bulk up like a man, but having muscle tone and having muscle mass is important for health. What type of exercise do you like? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about yoga. We'll talk about Pilates, you know. interval training. Module 7, the holistic approach. Remember, we said that we embrace total well-being. So we were talking about wellness, the components of wellness, mental wellness, right? Um, and all of that. And then module 8, plan of action, the relapse plan, building and maintaining. Okay, so you lose weight or you start eating healthy, you start doing the things that you want to do. This module, we have lessons and homework. It's very interactive on ways that you can build and maintain and continue on even after the program. And then we have a bonus and tools module, and that's when we will talk about all of the meal plans. We got all of that set up for you. And all of this, these are 8 modules, and this is a value. Notice I'm talking value of $1,997. Now, you got 8 training modules, health education, intensity exercise training, nutrition, healthy eating, lifestyle habit change, mindset. We have all of those training in training videos, PDF file guides, action, plan of action. I teach, right? So you got to have some homework. You got to have some interactive something, right? Some homework to get you into the habit and templates. These are in the modules. But we wanted to throw in a bonus into this program. It took us a while to build this comprehensive program because I wanted to make sure that we followed the evidence-based guidelines for a comprehensive 12-week program. We have sample customized menus, food exchange lists. We have menu plans, the DASH diet, 1,800 calorie, 1,600 calorie, 1,200 calorie, DASH diet, dietary approach to stop hypertension. We have that type of diet, Mediterranean, flexitarian. Now, I don't know if you guys know what flexitarian diet is, but that's where you having days where you're picking totally plant-based eating. We have these type of menus and meal plans within this program that was designed by our registered dietitian and our nutritionists. We have cheat sheets for you, so that you can look at these cheat sheets. What's a typical cheat sheet? It'll have the herbs. If you're cooking chicken and you don't want to put salt and pepper on it, here are the herbs that you can use. We have those cheat sheets. We have nightly checklists of where you check off, did I do this? Because you're developing habits, resources, and references. You have those. And this is a value of $997. But here's the deal. I want to encourage you and let you know, guess what? I am not special. I'm not different from anybody else. So I have to follow my healthy plan, my healthy living plan of action as well, right? Nobody's perfect. I have to practice what I preach. I have to go back to my healthy living plan of action and keep consistently doing the proven steps to achieve my goals. And so if I can do it, so can you. And this program is set up to help you achieve your goals. Okay, so we talked about the complete modules at a value of $1,997. We threw in your customized meal plans, cheat sheets at a value of $997. And now we have another bonus of this program. It's comprehensive. We have a private members only Facebook group where we meet live weekly coaching meetups. And that's with me because you do need someone to make sure that you have accountability. Okay. And so we have scheduled weekly meetups, coaching, where you can ask me questions, how you are doing with your meal plans, how you are doing with the educational modules, and all of that for accountability. We also have with our live weekly coaching, and that's what we're going to be showing you tomorrow. We're going to be doing live cooking demos. We will be cooking together in this program. That's a part of our scheduled live weekly coaching meetups. We'll also have guests, folks coming in and sharing information with us. right? And so that's why this program is great. This is a bonus that we threw in, and this is at a value of 1,297. Now, what if I am unhappy with this program? That's the question. Well, if you are unhappy, we don't want you to be. And if you're unhappy for any reason during the 30 days, so you sign up, no worries. There's a 30-day no questions asked policy. Just send us your completed work for those 30 days. And here's the deal. You can cancel your membership at any time. Send us an email at hdcc@vickidoefitness.com. That's hdcc@vickidoefitness.com. With your request, we will refund you your money back. And remember, here's the thing that's so great about this program. You can unsubscribe at any time. So let's go over what you have. We have the complete step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass program. Is at a value of $1,997. We threw in the bonus, customized meal plans, cheat sheet, nightly checklists, resources, and references at a value of $997. We got another bonus where there's private members. You as a customer and a participant, you will be a part of a Facebook group where you have others that you can ask questions. You can have what that that social um, that social connection that you need, right? And so that will be an opportunity in our private Facebook group, and there will be live weekly coaching meetups where you can have Q&A sessions with me for the 12 weeks of this program. We will be troubleshooting. So whatever questions you have within the modules, within the meal plans, all of that, you can ask, but it's for accountability. You know, you have me to see if you are trying to do what you need to do to finish the program, but also to develop these habits. This is at a value of $1,297. Now we're throwing another bonus in there, and this is what I really like about this program. We have our own Vicki Doe fitness coaching app. And this is where you get the intensity exercise training. You know, in order to have a evidence-based comprehensive program, you know, that's how it should be. You need not only accountability and social support, you also need the exercise training. And so, yes, our fitness coaching app is a personal training program. It's an exercise training program. I'm going to take you into the program briefly so you can see this app. You can see the app. It has tracking tools. You can take a picture of your food, right? Every morning, you have your scheduled exercise, what you are to do, right? It's scheduled daily, weekly exercise assignments, right? So all you have to do is to follow. You can have this app on your phone, your iPad, your computer. You can take it with you because some folks, well, I don't know how safe the gyms are now, but you can take it with you, take me with you, take the fitness coaching app with you, and you have your exercise. You have your daily exercise. And this is at a value of $997. So the total value, notice I say value, of this program is about $5,288. But you are sitting there saying, okay, now tell me how much this program really costs. Well, we decided, I asked my colleagues, that are doing the same thing that I'm doing, that have these modules, that have all of this information, the content. And, we have the experts. So we have to pay all of those guys as well. And so they said, you know what? The program that you're doing, yeah, it's about right. It's about 4,000 and something dollars, but I said, okay, we can't do that. So let's slash it. So I slashed it in half, $2,222. But guess what? I said, you know what? Let's make this very simple and easy. We will we will give the opportunity for folks to have access to all of this program, just doing a monthly fee. $247, and you would get the modules, you would get the customized meal plan, you will get the weekly coaching, you will get the fitness coaching app, the Vicki Doe Fitness exercise training app, right? Um, and you will be able to have access to ask questions with me, with our live weekly meetups. And so this is $247 monthly. That's really what the cost is. But guess what? This evening, you have 50% off using the promo code CRUSH, right? Using the promo code CRUSH. And so now, for a sales price half off, your monthly payments will be $123.50. And that is not just for 1 month, that's for the entire month, as long as you want to be in this program. Yes, it's a 12-week comprehensive program, but you can stay on as long as you pay your monthly subscription and have access to the modules, to the weekly meetups. The only thing that will change will be the times for our weekly meetups, okay? But you can continue with the program. You'll continue to get your daily exercise training, okay? All of that just for 50% off using the promo code CRUSH, $123.50. Okay. So, what is that? You can do a yearly. Some people say, you know what? I love this program. I'm going to invest. And I'm going to do the yearly subscription. Yes, you can do that as well. You'll have access to the complete program and bonuses for a year, right? But here's the key. You can unsubscribe at any time. You're not obligated. There's no contracts, none of that. You can have access to this program to your heart's content, and you can unsubscribe at any time. So I want to encourage you to try to go to this link here, but we know it's in the PowerPoint. So if not, if this link doesn't work, usually you can just click on it. It's not working for me, but it's our step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass. Now, how can you get to this link? You can go, and I'm doing it right now. I am going to the program. I'm going to my website, VickiDoeFitness.com, and I'm going to take you briefly inside so you can take a look of this program. Remember, if you sign up now, you are going to be getting monthly payments of $123.50, and you will have all of the bonuses, all of the modules that we said tonight. Okay, so we're on our website, and you can go in. If you ever want to figure out how to go into our step-by-step weight loss bootcamp program, you can always go to the website. You can scroll down, the VickiDoeFitness.com, scroll down, and you see where it says Vicki Doe Fitness Online Training. You're going to hit Bootcamp. That's the easiest way to get into the program. Okay, this is our step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass program, and you can scroll down. It tells you more about our program and what it offers, and you can enroll into the course. But I'm going to scroll down right on the page here, and it says course curriculum. This is where you can see a little bit. We have a preview of how this looks inside. Okay, you're going to this one is our phase one. We have our program in phase one. Phase one is called Planet. So remember, in module 1, you're going to create a success plan. And here's one of our lesson plans: setting smart goals, creative plan. And so here's a you see that? Here's a training video. We have that there. You can listen to it. You can create a plan of action. This is your to-do list. This is what you're supposed to do. Create a healthy living vision board, right? And review it weekly. We'll talk about that, how to do that, how to set smart goals. That's your plan of action. Create a logbook. You see, any questions, what tip of the kickoffs kick off your success list are you going to focus on? So it's very interactive. And then you see our next lecture will be positive mindset, happiness, gratitude. So you have these modules in here, these educational modules with homework, interactive, that are a part of our 8 modules. Here's understanding the food label. So here's and this is by our uh, our nutritionist that helped us do this along with our registered dietitian, Isaac Floyd, and he's here tonight. But yes, this is a module talking about understanding the food label, and he goes through that. And then here's a to-do list for that, right? And so these are how the modules look within the educational modules, how they look within the program. Let me see if I can get back, okay, to the page. Okay, so that is a sample of our step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass. Now, if you notice, there's a welcome page in our bootcamp, and it says activate your fitness coaching app. Okay. Now, there's the fitness coaching app. Because you are a member of the program, you will get this fitness coaching app. You will get this exercise coaching app. You will get it for free. And so you're going to get a voucher code. You see all this, and you're going to register, get a new account once you become a member, and you're going to get a voucher code, set it up, and you're going to create an account. Now, you can access this program. You can access this program within right straight off the website here at Vicki Doe Fitness. And I'm going to show you how it looks on the website, but I will encourage you to download the app. If you have an iPhone, download the Vicki Doe Fitness app on the iPhone. It tells you how to do that, online personal training. And if you have an Android, you can download the app that way. But I'm going to take you inside this fitness training app. You will have access to that when you join our program, and this is for free. And so you have a schedule. This schedule will come out every day. You do have to do your assessments at the beginning. You have to do your assessments so that you can see where you are. It has a progress assessment that you will go through. You'll take your measurements, right? It tells you do a standard squat test, and everything here within this app, you can see it's a video. You can look at it and say, oh, okay, that's how I'm supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to look like, right? See how it shows you that. And you could just be looking at that on your phone or on your iPad or the computer. You can always access it right from the computer. Repeat the movement in the video. See, it tells you how to do your postural assessment and all of that. We'll tell you what to do first and how to navigate through your app. But you have the schedule. A schedule will come out every morning. You know what you're supposed to do at 9 a.m. It'll come out before that because some people are early birds. Okay. And here's the actual program this is the program that you're doing, because we have other programs in this app, but you have free access to the 12-week weight loss program. Okay. And see how you can see every day. You can go through it that way and do day one, week one. What are you doing today? Well, we're talking about total body today, but it also comes to you every day as well. Each program, 10-minute standard warm up, 10-minute warm up. Okay. Um, I'll give you an example. It'll tell you start the tempo 2.5. You click on to here and you can see what you're supposed to do, right? You can see an example, right? And here's the description. Now, here's what's so cool. You're going to, in order for me to see and make sure you're doing what you need to do, you're going to go in and record your results. You're going to say, guess what? In this case, I only did 5 minutes. I know I'm supposed to do 10 minutes of warm up. I only did 5 minutes and my speed was 3.0. Okay. You're going to save it. And guess what? I'm going to get it. And then I can see what you're doing, but also this helps track. There's a tracking um, report in this program, in this app, and it'll track so that you can see how you're doing over time. Now, suppose you don't know exactly how the technique is, but you want to show me. So you can it's on your app, it's on your phone. You're going to record what you're doing, and you're going to upload it, and you're going to submit it and send it to me. And then I'm able to see what you are doing. And so that's an example. Let me take you into a circuit. You're using your body weight squat in this circuit. See how the guy, it tells you, you can see the picture. Okay, that's how I'm supposed to do the squat. You are supposed to do 2 sets and reps. You're going to do 10 to 15. You're going to rest 30 seconds between. All of this is there telling you what to do. And there's a description of what you need to do. You're going to record your results. Guess what? I only did 2 sets, or I only did a half a set. I only did 5 reps. You're using your body weight. But if you were lifting weights, because we have other dumbbell lifts and all that in the program, then you put that, but you'll put notes here. You'll put notes. Okay. My back is hurting. So I didn't do that, but I did this. And you're going to save it. I will see it, but also it will be tracking. And then here, the same here, you want to record your technique. Suppose you want to record it. Then you're going to video yourself, hit record, bam, there it is. And then you're going to upload that, submit it to me, and then I can see your technique and give you feedback. So this is how our program is. But we have food. We have food um, where you can, it's called coaching, but there's a coaching segment within here where you can, guess what? You can put down the food that you are eating. You can also take pictures of your food for food tracking. You'll get notes from me. You get notes from me in this tracking part, messaging, all of that is within this program. And so this is what you're getting for free. You're getting this for free. And so, yes, Isaac, I know we've been talking about this. Oh my goodness, we've been talking about it, but I want you to come in. Come in. Let me see if I can get you in. Hello. So Isaac, I'm so glad that you are here. People know that you know, were a part of helping us with this program. And so I want you to talk a little bit about this program and why people should sign up today.
Absolutely, absolutely. As Dr. Doe mentioned, my name is Isaac Floyd. I am a nutrition professional, nutrition professor, food scientist, and did some awesome work with Dr. Doe. This program specifically, I mean, as you guys see, it's a very robust program. It really maximizes technology and motivation to make reaching your goals not only easy for you but also effective. So it is evidence based. As Dr. Doe mentioned, she has years and years of education in exercise science, nutrition, psychology. So this program is really evident of that. She's really packaged a lot of her experience. We packaged a lot of our experience to make this tool that is very easy and very effective. And one thing I've noticed, with a lot of clients and a lot of people in general, is that we know a lot of this stuff, right? We know that we should be eating better. We know that our diet is linked to disease, but sometimes what's missing is that strategy. How do we get from point A to point B? Some people like to blame it on the budget. Well, healthy eating's too expensive, but we talk about that as well. There's a module on shopping, healthy shopping, and we kind of debunk that myth of why it's not really more expensive to eat healthy. But the reality is that if you do put a bunch of vegetables and whole foods, and by whole foods I don't mean the store, I mean actual whole foods, fruits and vegetables. If you put a bunch of whole foods on someone's countertop, sometimes they might not know exactly what to do with them. So we talk about that. We have recipes, that walk you through exactly how to make your food. And if anybody knows me or Dr. Doe, we do not sacrifice flavor for nutrition. We're not going to ask you to boil a chicken breast and eat some canned green beans, because we would never do that. It's delicious food, it's good food, and it's healthy. Right? We're here to get you from point A to point B, and this program does that. Dr. Doe mentioned a lot of good points about the addictive properties of food. The most impactful one, I think, that kind of struck a nerve for me was the actual physical properties. Forget the trigger words, right? Like food addiction. I mean, that's important, but she mentioned how similar to drugs, processed foods are very rapidly absorbed, and that's a trigger for our body that stimulates a very similar response to drugs, and kind of can in some people stimulate that addictive mechanism. So very, very interesting stuff. And again, this program really helps to get from point A to point B. If you're someone like me, I always say I was a hamburger helper kid. A lot of the processed foods, they were kind of just a part of my family, but it really does take kind of a pivot and a re-education and a refocusing on how to integrate these types of foods into your life. And this program really, really does that. It's an awesome, awesome thing. Certainly worth the investment. And I think I heard something about a March Madness sale. So if I were you guys, I would certainly, certainly take advantage of that. So yeah, I'm excited for this, and I'm excited for you guys that hopefully some of you will take advantage of this awesome tool.
Yes. Well, thank you, Isaac. And yes, I want to encourage all of you to think about, joining this program. But I asked for you guys, I said, listen, if you stay, we have some bonus for you. So we have what is called the swag bag. Y'all know about swag bags? We tried to make it, with us being online, we got to be, think of these things that we can do so that people can still get that same effect as if we were having a healthy heart, healthy living, our event. We have our swag bag, Vicki Doe Fitness, our swag bag. And guess what? Um, we have items selected especially for you and your family to keep you feeling great and looking great. And so this is a bonus virtual swag bag thing. Okay. And remember now, when you do any of those links, those are affiliate links. And some of you always ask, well, how can I support you, Vicki? Well, hey, by doing this, we get a small commission from that, from the products, from the affiliate links, and you are supporting us here at Vicki Doe Fitness. So have at it, folks. Enjoy your swag. And once again, as we always say, we want to thank you for your support. Now, listen, you may say, back to the program, the step-by-step weight loss boot camp, you may say, listen, I don't know if I can commit right now and start today. I have a lot on my plate. And since it's going to cost me some money, it's going to be taking time and commitment. Some of you might say, yes, it costs too much. Listen, we have broken it down where you are getting a monthly payment. That's all you're doing, a monthly payment, and it's 50% off. Make sure you use the promo code CRUSH, and that's for all of your monthly payments. It's just not 1 month, it's for all of your monthly payments. Okay. And here's the thing, you want to and should invest in yourself. Okay. This program, you have that opportunity to do that. And guess what? Guess what, folks? You can unsubscribe at any time, you know. And listen, I encouraging you, yes, don't start later. Start now. But here are some frequently asked questions about the program, and I'm gonna go through this, and then we will wrap it up tonight. When does this program start and finish? A lot of folks ask. Well, although this is a boot camp masterclass and it has program and materials, these materials are released over a period of a 12-week program. There are scheduled live coaching appointments within the 12-week session. And so it is a completely self-paced online program, and it has unlimited accessibility. So that's what makes this program so beautiful, is that you can go at your own pace. And yes, we do have the live coaching meetups, but that's where you will be able to ask me questions and I can help you at whatever pace that you're going. Now, once the initial 12 weeks are complete, because we're going to give you all the content over the 12 weeks. Once you start, it has been released, you will have access to the entire training program. Okay. And you can revisit it and review the material as often as you like, as long as you are a paid member. That's what makes it great. So if you keep, even after the 12 weeks, you keep paying your if you do tonight, you will have your discount sale of doing your what, 123 and 50 cents, $123.50. You just do your monthly payment and you will have access to the whole program. That includes the menus, that includes the fitness coaching app. Okay, as long as you're a paid member. How long do I have access to the course? Again, after enrolling, you have unlimited access to this course, to this program, the training materials, and the fitness coaching app. If you are enrolled in a monthly membership, you have access to the program as long as you continue the payment. Some of you might want to do the annual membership. You have access to the program for a year. You can just renew the next year if you want to. Okay. Here's another question. Will my insurance premium cover the cost for this weight loss program? And many insurance companies do offer excellent health wellness incentives for their clients. Okay. You may very well be able to receive insurance discounts on premium payment for a percentage of the enrollment fee, or maybe of the services offered, or even reimbursement of payment for our health wellness coaching. These are the things that you would say, hey, this is a health wellness coaching I want to join, a healthy living wellness program that I want to join, a weight loss program. Now they are, since they understand that most people are having to go online to have access to this program, a lot of insurance are covering that. So contact your insurance company to find out their requirements. And if you need our help to explain or do anything, we will help you in any way. They can always go to our VickiDoeFitness.com website and check out the step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass. I showed you how to get into that. You just hit the bootcamp icon, and that's where they can see the whole description of the program as well. So who is this program for? Well, this program was designed specifically for those who are overweight or obese, or have or high risk individuals with chronic diseases. That's why I said we are a health specialist team. Our I introduce you to Dr. Nathaniel Doe, but guess what? He's the medical consultant for our business, our health and wellness business, Vicki Doe Fitness, and he helps and makes sure that we do what we're supposed to do, even down to our programs as well. And so, yes, we have the experts here to work with high risk individuals and chronic diseases. That's what our program is set up for. And you will see that's why we have the DASH diet and all of those type of things within the program. Workplace employees, if they need a workplace health wellness program, yes, group participation is encouraged. Go to your boss and tell them, listen, I want to have our employees participate in this step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass, and we will work it out for you. Allied health professionals can join this program, and healthcare professionals who need to lose weight and to practice healthy living and to get back to healthy living. So basically, anyone that is ready to start living a healthy lifestyle can join the program. And so this is what I want to end with you. I want you to start today. The program originally is $247 a monthly subscription, but now this evening you get 50% off using the promo code when you go to the check out Crush, and you would get the sales price. It'll come up $123.50 for monthly payments, not just 1 month, but for as long as you are, subscribed and a member. And so you have access to all of the complete program, including the bonuses as long as you pay. That's the monthly subscription, which is now on sale for $120.50. So you can get the yearly subscription, okay? That's $2,222, but it's a yearly subscription. And so you have access to the complete program and bonuses for the whole year, and all you have to do is make sure that you keep up with the schedules for our weekly coaching meetup. And so in our coaching, in our meetups, we do, like I said, we do cooking demos because we do a lot of things for our members. But yes, the one thing about this program, the step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass, you are going to have a monthly subscription, but guess what? You can unsubscribe at any time. We made it very easy for you. So make sure you go tonight, go right now, and go to our step-by-step weight loss bootcamp masterclass. Sign up today. And I know sometimes you can't access this one. You can access the if you click on it, you can access the link. But if not, go to the website, VickiDoeFitness.com, scroll down to the bottom like I showed you, and click the icon boot camp. And so, yes, that ends our program tonight. And do you have any questions? I got to check the chat. Yes. Okay. Okay, all right. Pansy, yes. Okay, I will tell the doc you said hi. If you don't have any questions, then I'm going to ask again. Okay, any questions? Okay, how do we stay consistent with healthy living? We take one step at a time, right? We take one step at a time. And remember when I said we have what we call the RRR, the RRR. Okay, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. I want to see you tomorrow with some pans, some pots and pans. Hey, what's going on? Do you want to talk? You just waving. Okay. All right. Cool. That's good. So step by step, we can be consistent by taking one habit, removing that one bad habit, replacing it with a new habit, and then refine. You keep doing that over and over again, right? Um, yes, remove, replace, and refine. Okay. Now, the research shows that it takes more than 60 days to establish for your brain to establish, you know, habit. Sometimes they say, oh, it takes 21 days. No, that's just maybe drinking water. But for complex habits such as eating healthy, exercising and doing those things, yeah, it's gonna take at least 60 plus days. And so you can start out by just doing one thing. A lot of times we want to do everything. No, just one thing. Yes, one thing. Summer's coming, spring's coming. Yes. And guess what? With this program, you can take this program wherever you go. You can access it on your phone, your iPad, you know. Yeah, this is our online 12-week comprehensive program. So guess what? I think I have answered all the questions. Have I answered all the questions? Give me a shout out. Did I answer all the questions? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, I am going to close out and peace and love. All right.